time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Lad McConkey to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Herbert now on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here's Herbert. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's first and 10.
5-9, 380.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A big half continues, already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Herbert to the air again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
It's 3rd and 4.
380. 380. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. All right, today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He gets free inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
For the 2-point conversion.
Herbert to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Yeah. Uh-oh. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. A 1st down throw for Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing. Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. A man left side. It's caught. Still on the move. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, L.A. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Out to his right. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Tat Bryant, the target there. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. We'll get that complete to Franklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
42-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
From the shotgun, here's Hicks. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Broncos 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set. 5-9. Ray.
Herbert now on 1st down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. They'll go play action with Hicks. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Third down, 3 to go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. He'll step up and run this. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Back 80, black. Crowd right. Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolves.
Harris, the man in motion.
Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant.
Come on.
This defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. Move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. 19. Chargers, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Nix. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to throw is Nix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
On the zone read, here's Hampton to the 5-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Now here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing, Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 29, here's second down and 4. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
That's good.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back. Into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Knicks and the Broncos now will line up and go for two.
The Broncos will line up.
Now Knicks going to look to throw. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. His decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going up top. That's hard. And he'll be taken down. That is a big play for LA. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them.
To the goal line and in. McConkey. Touchdown, LA. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Knicks. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Play action now. It's Knicks. This one over the middle and caught by Bryant. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Broncos.
At the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Knicks. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Knicks. Forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So he's backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Knicks to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he will score! Touchdown, Broncos. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw, going for it all. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers tag on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll go play action with Nix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adeba. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you.
Here we go.
They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkle.
And he will score again. Touchdown Chargers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Hold on, son. Ready.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. But at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's had a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that'll set up 4th down. Nick's going to throw for it. Now he'll work his way out right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
To the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
the double. 19,
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
63-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
6-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Nix now on first and 10. And they're going to track him down. Couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 27-yard line.
Second down. Nix. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath, don't continue to force throws into bad spots, take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike. Greg, first and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
McConkey in motion.
60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers.